a company that thinks like Mr. Beast. How building a YouTuber-style team can save your business, your career, and your next idea. Part 1. From lone creator to small, dangerous crew, the curious secret hiding behind every solo YouTube star. You click on a Mr. Beast video. You see one face in the thumbnail, one name on the channel, one genius who seems to do everything. But if you pay attention, you notice friends on screen helping with challenges, someone holding the camera who never speaks, editors turning chaos into a clean story, people organizing locations, props, timing, sponsorships, community posts. Behind that one face is a team. The same is true for the Sidman, Dude Perfect, Yes Theory, YouTube channels that run like small studios. Even many small creators have a partner who helps with planning, a designer who makes thumbnails, a moderator who manages comments. Here is the curious part: almost nobody teaches entrepreneurs, job seekers, or people on social security. You can steal the way these YouTuber teams work, apply it directly to your business, your job search, or your side hustle. You do not need cameras or millions of followers. What you need is the YouTuber team mindset. Clear roles around one channel or mission. Constant small experiments. Ruthless focus on audience reaction. Simple systems behind something that looks effortless. If you are an entrepreneur trying to get something off the ground, unemployed and feeling invisible, underemployed and stuck, on social security and wondering if you still have any way to create value, then building your life like a good YouTube crew builds a channel can change everything. This series will show you how. Chapter 1. What exactly is a YouTuber team? People think YouTuber and picture one person talking into a camera, one personality editing late at night, one brain doing everything. At the very beginning, that is sometimes true, but any channel that lasts and grows becomes something else. A YouTuber team is a small group of people with defined roles, united around one channel and one audience, who coordinate ideas, production, editing, publishing, and feedback to create videos that people actually watch again and again. Behind the scenes, you will find roles like he on-camera face or faces, he idea person or creative director, the writer or researcher, the camera operator, the editor or editing team, the thumbnail and title specialist, the community manager and analytics watcher. Sometimes, the business and sponsor contact. One person can cover several roles, but the roles still exist. Now translate that to business and career. A YouTuber-style business team is a small group of people and systems, each playing clear roles like idea, production, editing, publishing, and feedback, united around a single channel, your product or service, and obsessed with making sure real humans actually engage with it, where videos might be products, services, job applications, proposals, customer experiences. Your audience is the customers or employers you want to reach. The YouTuber team mindset turns your work from one tired person pushing random content into the void into small, focused crew running experiments and learning fast. Chapter 2. Hey, a YouTuber team mindset matters for business and career. You might ask, I am not a creator. I just need money. Why should I care about YouTube teams? Because the best YouTuber teams have already mastered problems that destroy small businesses and careers. How to show up consistently, even when tired or discouraged. How to adapt to what the audience actually responds to, instead of guessing. How to take one person's personality and build a whole system around it. How to grow from zero attention to a loyal fanbase using almost no money. Compare to YouTube channels. Channel chaos. Uploads randomly. No clear topic or promise. Thumbnail style changes every week. Comments are ignored. After a year, videos are scattered. Audience is confused. Growth is weak. Channel crew chooses a clear theme or promise. Develops repeatable video formats. Creates a recognizable thumbnail style. Reads comments. Studies analytics. Adjusts. Builds a small cast and team over time. Now compare to small businesses. Business chaos. New product idea every month. No clear target customer. Mixed messages in marketing. No one tracking what actually works. Owner burns out. Business crew. Chooses one core promise to one group of people. Develops a small set of content types, offers, services, or products. Creates simple, consistent ways of communicating. Tracks what customers respond to and doubles down on that. Slowly builds roles. Idea, delivery, follow-up, improvement. The second looks and feels a lot like a good YouTube channel's team. For unemployed, underemployed, and people on social security, this matters because you can go from random, desperate applications to a channel that presents you clearly. You can treat your skills and experiences as content that must be packaged, coddled, and delivered in a way people will actually click on. You can build a micro crew of allies around you, even if it is only 2 or 3 people at first. Chapter 3. 8 YouTuber Team Strategies. Business can steal. Here are 8 powerful strategies from successful YouTuber teams that map directly to business, side hustles, and career building. First strategy, unclear channel, one clear promise. Second strategy, rolls like a crew, not one burnt-out genius. Third strategy, repeatable show formats, not random one-offs. Fourth strategy, thumbnail and title, thinking, packaging your offer so people click. Fifth strategy, relentless feedback loops, analytics, comments, and small pivots. Sixth strategy, batch and systemize, recording and editing in smart blocks. Seventh strategy, collaborations, cross-pollinating audiences and networks. Eighth strategy, building community, not just views, turning attention into long-term trust. In this part 1, we will explore what a YouTuber team is and why it matters. First strategy, one clear channel and promise. Second strategy, crew roles instead of heroic burnout. Parts 2 and 3 will dig into the remaining strategies with examples, 3 common mistakes for each, and concrete lessons for entrepreneurs, unemployed and underemployed people. People on social security trying to find safe, realistic paths forward. Strategy 1. One clear channel, one clear promise. How big YouTuber teams treat the channel. Think of Mr. Beast's main channel promise. Extreme challenges and generosity. We do the biggest, craziest version of X. Yes theory. Seeking discomfort. Meaningful experiences, human connection, dude perfect, trick shots, comedy, and competition. Hitsidman, British banter, group challenges, gaming, and lifestyle. Each main channel has a core audience in mind, a simple emotional promise, boundaries around what feels on-brand or off-brand. They might experiment within that space, but they almost never post random cat videos between deep documentaries. Switch from gaming to corporate training to cooking on the same channel. If they want something different, they start a separate channel. A confused channel is painful to build. A clear channel can grow. The business version. Your channel and promise your business or career channel is how you present yourself and your work to the world. The main story people hear about what you do and for whom. your clear promises, the simple, repeatable content of that story. For example, a tiny bookkeeping service. We help very small local businesses keep clean, stress-free books so they can sleep at night. A job seeker. I am the person who keeps operations running smoothly and reliably. Think of me as your internal problems solver. A person on Social Security starting a side hustle. I help older neighbors and families with basic tech and paperwork in a patient, face-to-face way. That is your channel description. When you act like a YouTuber team, you protect that promise. Test content inside it. Say no to things that obviously break it. Example: to coaching businesses, Coach Channel mess. Offers life coaching, diet plans, business consulting, relationship advice, and awesome reviews. Marketing messages shift monthly. Website looks different from social media. Prospects are never sure what she actually stands for. Coach Clear Channel. Decides, I help underpaid service workers move into better paid, stable roles by fixing their 105 interview skills and confidence. All content points at that promise. She might answer other topics in private, but her channel talks mainly to that person with that problem. Which channel is easier to recommend? The second. Just like you can easily say, watch Yes Theory if you like meaningful challenges, but you struggle to explain a channel that posts anything and everything. 3 common mistakes businesses make with channel and promise. Mistake 1. Trying to run one channel with 10 unrelated promises. Some businesses and individuals try to be cheap and luxury, fast and deeply customized. For students and for CEOs, for everyone, everywhere. That is like a YouTube channel posting kids' cartoons on Monday, political commentary on Wednesday, hardcore gaming on Friday. People might watch once. They rarely subscribe. Lesson learned. Start with one main promise to one main type of person. You can add more channels later, but build one strong one first. Mistake 2. Changing your core promise every time you feel insecure. Views fall for a few weeks. Some YouTubers scrap their whole style, panic, imitate others. Sustainable teams. Look at the data. Adjust inside their niche. In business, when money or attention dips, many people suddenly decide to serve a totally different type of customer. Throw away their experience and start from zero. Repeat that cycle again and again. Lesson learned. Before changing your whole channel, ask, are we truly serving the wrong audience? Or are we just not reaching them consistently yet? Most often, you need better execution, not a new identity. Mistake 3. Hiding your promise behind vague language. On YouTube, weak channel descriptions say, welcome to my channel. I post videos on many things. Subscribe. Strong descriptions say, we try the hardest things so you do not have to. We teach you to edit videos in free software. We help you understand science in 5 minutes. In business and job hunting, many profiles say, hardworking, motivated, experienced in various tasks. Nobody clicks that. Lesson learned. Say who you help and what you do in 1 or 2 plain sentences. Think like a channel description, not like a buzzword soup. Lessons from Strategy 1 for entrepreneurs, job seekers, and people on Social Security for entrepreneurs and freelancers. Help this kind of person with this kind of problem by this main kind of work in this style. Let that guide what you put out and what you quietly say no to. For unemployed or underemployed people, treat your 105 LinkedIn profile and how you introduce yourself as your channel. Decide what you want to be known for, not just what you have done. For people on Social Security, If you try small projects or side income, keep your channel tiny and clear. One type of help, one kind of person, one clear way you work. Your energy is precious. Do not burn it on 5 confused channels at once. Strategy: crew roles, not one burnt out genius. How YouTuber teams grow beyond just me. In early days, many creators brainstorm, film, edit, make thumbnails, upload, reply to comments, all alone. But as they grow, they discover, if I keep doing everything, this channel dies or I do. So they start adding an editor to cut videos, a thumbnail and title specialist, someone to help with research and scripting, a channel manager to handle uploads and sponsors. Look at Mr. Beast's crew. Childhood friends on camera, a large behind-the-scenes team, people who do not appear in videos but are crucial. Look at the Sid men. Each member has a role in energy, humor, planning, editing. They have staff and editors, not just 7 guys with cameras. The key insight: successful YouTube channels are produced by teams, even when we only see one or a few faces. A business version: your crew. Your small business or career crew has equivalent roles. Idea and strategy: what should we publish next? Production: doing the actual work or service. Editing: cleaning up, checking quality. Packaging: how we present offers, proposals, profiles. Publishing: posting, sending, or delivering. Feedback: collecting results and reactions. In the beginning, you might cover most of these yourself, but treating them as separate hats is the first step away from chaos. Then, over time, you can automate some roles with tools, share some roles with partners, hand off some roles to part-timers or contractors. Example: task to solo service providers, provider one hat, wakes up and just does whatever is urgent. Switches from marketing to service to admin to money, in random bursts. Never knows which role they are in. Feels constantly scattered and behind. Provider crew mindset. Divides their week into crew roles, idea and planning time, production time, editing and quality check time, packaging and publishing time, feedback and improvement time. Even if they are alone, they focus on only one role at a time. Later, they hire an editor equivalent, maybe a virtual assistant for admin or a bookkeeper. They treat that person as part of a YouTube-style crew around one channel. 3 common mistakes businesses make around crew roles. Mistake 1: refusing to name the roles because it is just me. Many say, I am one-person business, crew roles do not matter. So they live in constant role swish, feel guilty about marketing while doing delivery, and vice versa. Drop tasks that are not screaming. Lesson learned: naming roles helps even if you never hire anyone. When you sit down, you can say, now I am in editor mode, instead of trying to be everything every hour. Mistake 2: hiring helpers with no clear role. Some founders hire a friend, a cheap freelancer, a relative, but they never specify. You are the editor. You own thumbnail design. You are in charge of posting and scheduling. The helper floats, confused. Work is duplicated or lost. In YouTube terms, that is putting someone in the studio and saying, help, without explaining if they are camera, sound, or producer. Lesson learned: when you bring someone in, give them a clear hat. Start small. One narrow responsibility. Expand if it goes well. Mistake 3: believing that asking for help proves you are weak. Many strugglers, especially unemployed or underemployed people, feel, if I cannot do it all myself, I am failing. So they Avoid asking someone to review their 105. Avoid seeking free legal or financial advice. Avoid delegating small tasks, even when safe and affordable. YouTubers who grow accept early. I cannot edit at this scale anymore. I cannot answer all comments alone. I need someone to manage the business side. Lesson learned. Asking for help is not failure. It is what serious teams do when they start treating their work like a real channel, not a little hobby. Lessons from strategy to for entrepreneurs, job seekers, and people on Social Security, for entrepreneurs and freelancers. List your crew roles: idea, production, editing, packaging, publishing, feedback. Decide when each will happen in your week. Mark which ones you might eventually offload to tools or people. For unemployed or underemployed people, your crew might be a friend who practices interviews with you, a community center advisor, a colleague reviewing your applications. Name their roles in your mind. You are my mock interviewer. You are my 105 editor. For people on Social Security, your crew could include a social worker, a family member helping with paperwork, a neighbor driving you to appointments. See them as part of a team around your channel, your life and stability. It is easier to accept help when you see it as a professional crew, not as being a burden. Chapter 4. Bringing the first two strategies together. Your channel has a crew now. So far, you have Strategy 1. One clear channel and one simple promise to a specific audience. Strategy 2. Thinking in crew roles, even if the crew is tiny or partly made of tools and allies. Together, they answer, what is our channel about, and who is doing what to keep it alive? Without this, your business or job search is like a YouTube channel that posts random things at random times, with one exhausted person behind it, hoping the algorithm will save them. With this, your life starts to look more like a focused channel with a simple promise, a small, slowly organizing crew that knows its job. For entrepreneurs, that means you know what you are building. You know what to work on now and what to ignore for later. You can explain your show in one sentence. For unemployed and underemployed people, it means you stop being a job beggar and start being a channel owner who offers something specific. Your applications begin to feel like episodes in a series, not random screams into the void. For people on Social Security, it means you can still choose a small channel for your contribution. You can still have a crew. You can still run a microsystem around your life that is worthy of respect, starting from where you are. In Part 2, we will add 3 more YouTuber team strategies. How to build repeatable show formats instead of inventing everything from scratch. How to use thumbnail and title thinking to package your offers, 105, and proposals so people actually click. How to build relentless feedback loops, like watching your analytics and reading your comments, to adjust without losing yourself. We will keep comparing businesses that behave like tight, focused channels with those that behave like abandoned accounts full of random uploads, and we will pull out specific mistakes and lessons you can apply immediately. If this first part helped you see that your business, job search, or next step in life is less about heroic solo effort and more about building a clear channel with a small, smart crew, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is where I turn lessons from Mr. Beast, the Sidmen, Dude Perfect, and many behind-the-scenes creator teams into simple, practical steps you can use to build income, confidence, and momentum, even if you feel like you are starting from zero. The company that thinks like Mr. Beast. How building a YouTuber-style team can save your business, your career, and your next idea. Part 2. Formats, thumbnails, and feedback loops that keep you from disappearing. Chapter 5. Why your favorite creators do the same thing over and over, and you should, too. Scroll through Mr. Beast's uploads. Scroll through the Sidman. Scroll through Dude Perfect. You notice something odd. Each video has a new twist, but also familiar patterns, familiar structures, familiar types of challenge or game. Mr. Beast does not wake up and invent the universe from scratch every time he films. The Sidmen do not sit around in silence every week saying, "What totally new concept has never been seen before?" They use formats. Sigmund Tinder, Sigmund Among Us, Mr. Beast Last to Leave Wins style videos, Dude Perfect's trick shot compilations and stereotype sketches. Formats are reusable skeletons, predictable for the audience, easier to produce again and again, flexible enough to allow new ideas inside them. Most struggling businesses, job seekers, and side hustlers do the opposite. Reinvent everything every time. New offer structure every week. New way of writing a 105 every application. New way of answering, "Tell me about yourself," every interview. They exhaust themselves and confuse their audience. This brings us to the third YouTuber team strategy. Strategy 3. Repeatable show formats, not random one. How YouTuber teams use formats. A good format has a clear premise, a simple structure, room for surprise. For example, 20 strangers compete for a prize in a last to leave challenge. 7 friends split in 2 teams and play a budget versus luxury version of something. We try X until Y happens. Once the team has a format, they can swap the setting, swap the challenge details, swap the twist. The audience enjoys familiarity plus variation. The team enjoys efficiency plus creativity. They are not starting from zero idea, zero structure, zero expectations each time. The business and career version of formats, your equivalent of a video format might be a type of service package, a standard project flow, a typical coaching call structure, a consistent way you handle interviews or meetings. For example, a freelance bookkeeper could have formats like setup and cleanup package for brand new small businesses, monthly keep it clean package for existing clients. A job seeker could have a rehearsed about me framework, a standard way of researching and preparing for each interview. A person on Social Security doing a small side service could have a consistent home visit format, read, clarify tasks, do work, quick review. Instead of chaos, you have a repeatable episode you can run again and again, tuning it as you learn. Example: to language tutors, tutor random, every time. For each student, invents a new approach from zero. Has no standard lesson flow. Spends lots of unpaid time planning. Often feels lost in sessions. Tutor format first, creates a few lesson formats. Conversation hour with guided questions. Grammar workshop based on common mistakes. Exam practice simulation adapts content inside those formats for each student. Over time, format first delivers more consistent quality with less stress. Students know what to expect and can settle in faster. Exactly like a viewer who clicks a Sidemen Tinder video already knows the basic game and comes for the new jokes. 3 common mistakes businesses make around formats. Mistake 1. Thinking formats kill creativity. Some people fear, if I have a standard way, I will be boring. In reality, formats free up attention. When you are not reinventing structure, you can pour energy into content and quality. YouTuber teams know, a format is the stage, creativity is what you do on it. Lesson learned. Create skeletons for your work. Put your creativity into how you fill them, not into constantly changing the bones. Mistake 2. Having so many formats nobody recognizes you. Some channels try a new series every week. Results: none of them stick. The audience never knows what to expect. The algorithm sees no pattern. In business or career, if you constantly change service types, pricing structures, and styles, no format gets good. Your own brain cannot build mastery. Lesson learned. Pick a small set of core formats. Commit to them long enough to refine and build familiarity. Mistake 3. Refusing to retire formats that clearly are not working. YouTube teams sometimes try a new series that flops. Smart ones. At the numbers. Listen to comments. Either tweak heavily or let it go. Some businesses cling to offer types nobody is buying, processes everyone hates, pitches that never land. Lesson learned. Be loyal to your channel promise, not to any one specific format. If a structure truly does not serve you or your audience after several tries, change it. Practical takeaways from Strategy 3 for entrepreneurs and freelancers. Identify 2 or 3 core show formats for your work. Examples: a standard discovery call script, a 3-step service package, a weekly content theme. Use them repeatedly instead of improvising from zero every time. For unemployed or underemployed people, build a format for your job search. Day 4 research. Day 4 applications. Day 4 networking or practice. Build a format for interviews. Introduction. Key stories. Questions. For people on Social Security. Create simple formats for recurring tasks. A checklist for medical visits. A standard way to prepare documents before appointments. These small episodes reduce anxiety and cognitive load. Think like a YouTuber saying, "We do this kind of show. Here are our best episodes, and we are getting better each time." Chapter 6. Thumbnails and titles. Why people click you or scroll past open YouTube. Before you hear a single word, you see thumbnails, titles. A Mr. Beast thumbnail. Bright colors, clear faces, obvious stakes. Short, punchy title that screams a clear concept. A weak thumbnail, cluttered, tiny text, boring or confusing image. Vague title, you never click. On the business side, your thermal and title are your email subject line, your 105 headline, the first sentence when you explain what you do, the way your offer is named and described. Most people put enormous effort into the video and almost none into the thumbnail and title. That makes them invisible. This is where the 4th YouTuber team strategy comes in. Strategy 4. Thumbnail and title. Thinking. Package your offer so people click. How YouTuber teams obsess over first impressions. Serious creator teams brainstorm titles before filming. Design thumbnails with care. A/B test different versions. Know that tiny changes can double or triple clicks. They ask, if someone sees this for half a second, will they understand why it is interesting? They do not. Hid the point in the 10th minute of the video. Assume people will give it a chance anyway. They respect the audience's limited attention. The sheer volume of competing choices. A business and career version of thumbnails and titles for a business. Website headline. Tagline on a flyer. Email subject to a potential client. Name of a service package. For a job seeker. Headline on LinkedIn. First line in a summary. Subject line when reaching out to employers. For someone on Social Security. How you describe what you need or can offer in one sentence. How you write short notes or messages asking for help or opportunities. If your title is various services available, experienced person seeking work, small business solutions, people as brain files, it as noise. If it is, I help very small shops stop losing money to messy paperwork, who are reliable support worker, experienced with frail seniors and complex forms. If you are drowning in emails and admin, I will be your extra pair of hands for a few hours a week. They can finally click, at least in their minds. Example: 2 emails from a freelancer. Email 1. Subject: Freelance Services. Body: Hello, I am a freelancer offering various services. Let me know if you need help. Email 2. Subject: I can take your customer email backlog off your plate this week. Body: Hello, if you are a small business owner spending evenings replying to customer emails, I can help. I specialize in writing clear, polite responses using your voice, so you can get your time back. Would you like to see a sample reply based on one of your recent messages? Which one is more likely to get opened and answered? The second. Even if the second freelancer has the same skills, the thumbnail and title are stronger. 3 common mistakes around packaging. Mistake 1. Being vague out of fear of locking yourself in. People write, I do many things, I help in various areas, general support offered, so they do not scare away opportunities. But vague equals invisible. Lesson learned. A specific promise gets attention. Once someone clicks by replying or reading more, you can mention other things you do. Mistake: stuffing the title with jargon. On YouTube, a title full of technical terms, unless aimed at a very niche audience, dies. In business, people write holistic integrated solutions leveraging synergies for scalable growth. Nobody normal knows what that means. Lesson learned. Use words your audience already uses. Simple beats fancy. Mistake 3. Spending all your time on the video and 0 time on the thumbnail and title. You might perfect your product. Spend days on your 105 design. Polish a proposal until 3 in the morning. Then you write a rushed subject line or headline and send. It is like making a masterpiece video with a gray, tiny thumbnail that says Video 12. Lesson learned. Reserve time and energy for first impressions. Before sending or publishing, ask, if someone saw only this line and nothing else, would they care? Practical takeaways from strategy for entrepreneurs and freelancers. Test different headlines and names for your offerings, even informally. Ask a few people, which one would make you most curious? Keep a swipe file of good phrases and subject lines you encounter. For unemployed or underemployed people, replace seeking any opportunity with a short, specific, personal headline. For example, calm, reliable administrator who fixes chaotic back offices. Use that as your LinkedIn line, 105 header, and opening phrase. For people on Social Security, when asking for help or offering small services, be as clear and concrete as possible. For example, I can sit with older people and help them understand and answer letters, not just, I can help. Think like a YouTuber who knows. The first 2 seconds decide whether the next 20 minutes even get a chance. Chapter 7. Analytics and Comments. Your real-world algorithm. YouTube teams live with analytics dashboards, watch time graphs, audience retention curves, comment sections. They are not perfect, but they give clues. Where people stop watching, which videos gain subscribers, what topics trigger responses. Good teams do not obsess over every tiny data twitch, ignore their own instincts completely. They balance vision, audience reaction. In business, most people either fly blind and ignore all feedback or get paralyzed by trying to measure everything. The middle path is the fifth YouTuber team strategy. Strategy 5. Relentless feedback loops. Learn from analytics and comments. How YouTube teams use feedback after publishing a video. A serious team watches early performance, checks click-through rate on thumbnails and titles, looks at where viewers stop watching, reads at least some comments. Then they ask, did our idea land? Was the pacing right? Did people understand the stakes? They do not change the published video. They change the next one. The business and career version of feedback loops, your analytics and comments might be: which outreach emails get replies? Which 105 versions get interviews? Which offers people actually buy? What customers say in reviews or direct feedback? How many people return to you for more work? Instead of taking each rejection personally or assuming the world is random, you can start to see patterns. Make deliberate changes. Example: to small online shops, shop blind. Launches a few products. Occasionally checks total sales. When a month is bad, feels discouraged, but does not know why. Shop feedback. Tracks which product pages get the most visits. Notices which descriptions get people to add to cart, reads reviews, and looks for repeated phrases. Changes photos or descriptions based on what seems to work. Over time, feedback shop shapes its channel to fit its audience while staying itself. Blind shop praise the algorithm will bless them. 3 common mistakes around feedback and data mistake. 1. Taking every piece of feedback as a verdict on your worth. A video flops. Some creators think, I am terrible, I should quit. Others think, that idea or execution did not work. What can we learn? In work and business, one rude comment, one bad month, one failed application can feel like judgment on your entire being. Lesson learned. Try to separate you as a person, this specific episode or experiment. Feedback is usually about the latter, not the former. Mistake 2. Ignoring obvious patterns because they are uncomfortable. Sometimes it says, people do not understand this offer. Your intros are too long. Your price explanation is confusing. You may want to defend yourself. Blame the audience. YouTuber teams who grow say, we thought it was clear. It is not. Let us fix it. Lesson learned. When several different people or attempts show the same result, treat that as a real signal. It may hurt your ego. It will save your channel. Mistake 3. Changing 50 things at once, so you never know what helped. If a channel changes title, style, thumbnail color, video length, and topic all at once and sees different results, they cannot tell which change mattered. In business, if you change your prices, your audience, your product, and your marketing all at once, your feedback becomes mud. Lesson learned. Whenever possible, change 1 or 2 main things at a time. Note what you changed. See what happens. Practical takeaways from Strategy 5 for entrepreneurs and freelancers. Choose a small set of numbers to watch. How many serious inquiries per week? How many repeat customers? After each month, ask, what did we try? What seemed to affect these numbers? For unemployed or underemployed people, track your own analytics. How many targeted applications you send? What percentage lead to interviews? Adjust based on patterns. 105. Cover letter where you apply. For people on Social Security, notice small feedback cycles. Which ways of explaining your situation get clearer responses? Which supports or activities actually help you feel or function better? Make more space for what works, less for what does not. Think like a YouTuber team saying, The algorithm is not magic. We will pay attention, learn, and adapt, episode by episode. In Part 3, we will complete the YouTuber team playbook with the last 3 strategies. How to batch and systemize like professional creators so you are not constantly living in panic. How to use collaboration, thinking to build your network and reach without being fake. How to build a true community, not just one-time views, so that your work and life have a stable base of people who actually care. We will also stitch all 8 strategies into a simple, practical map you can follow, whether you are running a tiny business, searching for work, or trying to build a safe side income on Social Security. If this second part helped you see how formats, first impressions, and feedback loops can turn chaos into a growing channel in your business or career, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is where I turn lessons from creator teams like Mr. Beast, the Sidmen, and many lesser-known but powerful channels into clear, realistic steps you can use to build income, stability, and pride, even if you feel like you are starting from almost nothing. The company that thinks like Mr. Beast. How building a YouTuber style team can save your business, your career, and your next idea. Part 3. Batching, collabs, and turning viewers into a real community around your work. Chapter 8. Why big creators do not wake up every morning wondering what to post today. Look behind a serious channel. You will find content calendars on whiteboards, filming days blocked out, editing days blocked out, upload days planned weeks ahead. Mr. Beast does not film, edit, thumbnail, and post one video start to finish on the same random day, then repeat the next day. The Sidmen do not meet every morning saying, "What should we randomly shoot today, lads?" They batch and systemize. They keep their work like a production line, not a last-minute panic. Most small businesses, job seekers, and solo hustlers do the opposite. Every day is different. Everything feels urgent. Nothing ever feels finished. This is where the 6th YouTuber team strategy comes in. Strategy 6. Batch and systemize. Stop living in constant panic mode. How YouTuber teams batch their work. Creators often divide work into phases. Idea days, pre-production and planning, filming blocks, editing blocks, thumbnail and title sessions, scheduled publishing. They know. Switching between very different tasks all day is exhausting. Doing similar tasks in a row is faster and smoother. So they might film several videos in 1 or 2 long days. Edit those videos over the following week. Prepare thumbnails and descriptions for all of them in one sitting. From the outside, it looks like a new video magically appears every few days. Inside, it is a carefully batched system. A business and career version of batching for your work. Batching might look like separating thinking from doing, separating outreach from delivery, separating admin from creative work. For example, a tiny service business could use one part of a day for marketing activities, use another block for delivering services, use a regular small block for admin and finances. A job seeker could have a research and targeting block, application writing block, a skills and practice block. A person on Social Security could have set times for administrative tasks and calls. Separate those from healthcare, rest, and any small income activities. Batching turns your week into a production schedule, not a fire drill. Example: to underpaid freelancers, freelancer chaos. Starts work by checking email. Responds to whatever seems urgent. Jumps between social media, client work, invoicing, and planning all day. Ends the day exhausted with a sense of "I did everything" and nothing. Freelancer batch. Chooses mornings for deep client work, no notifications. Uses early afternoon for communication and marketing. Schedules one short block on a certain day for finances. Groups similar tasks, like writing several proposals at once. After a few weeks. Freelancer batch has less stress and more completed work. Quality rises because each role gets proper focus, like a YouTube crew that knows. Today we are filming. Tomorrow we edit. We are not trying to do every step at once. 3 common mistakes around batching and systems. Mistake 1. Believing batching is only for big teams. Many say, I'm alone. Systems and batching are overkill. So they never claim control over their days. Let every incoming message set the agenda. Live in reactive mode. But one person can batch calls together, admin tasks together, errands together. Lesson learned. Even a one-person crew can work in phases. That is how you stop feeling like you are making 10 videos once every single day. Mistake 2. Creating a beautiful system on paper and never following it. Some people color code their calendar, print fancy planners, write complex routines, then ignore them at the first sign of anxiety. Live by impulse again. Lesson learned. Start simple. 1 or 2 batching rules you actually follow. Beat a perfect system you abandon. For example, mornings are for deep work, afternoons for calls. Mistake 3. Leaving zero room for emergencies or rest. An over-planned schedule with no slack collapses the first time life hits you. Feels brittle and punishing. Smart YouTuber teams know. Filming may overrun. Someone may get sick. Ideas may flop. So they build buffer days. Simpler content options when energy is low. Lesson learned. When you batch, leave space. Plan for reality, not for a robot. Practical takeaways from Strategy 6 for entrepreneurs and freelancers. Choose 1 or 2 rules to start. For example, no client meetings before late morning, or 1 afternoon each week for marketing only. Group similar tasks whenever possible. For unemployed or underemployed people, batch job search tasks, 1 block for research, 1 block for applications, 1 block for practice and learning. This turns a shapeless, depressing process into a clearer rhythm. For people on Social Security, batch admin and appointment tasks into specific days or times if you can. Protect blocks for rest so that life maintenance does not swallow all your energy. Think like a small media company, not a constantly panicking individual. Chapter 9. Collabs. Why growing alone is the slowest way on YouTube. Breakthrough moments often come from appearing on someone else's channel, inviting others onto yours, crossovers between groups. Mr. Beast appears with other big creators. The Sidmen invite guests. Smaller channels grow by doing thoughtful collaborations in their niche. Good collabs share audiences, create fresh energy. Are win. Bad collabs feel forced, confuse viewers, waste time. Many people in business and career act as if they must build everything alone, reach every viewer from scratch, prove themselves without help, or they network in ways that feel fake and desperate. The 7th YouTuber Keem strategy offers a better frame. Strategy 7. Collaborations, cross-pollinate audiences, and networks. How YouTuber teams think about collabs. Creators ask, who shares a similar audience? Who has a style that fits ours? How can we create something fun and valuable together? They plan joint videos, agree on structure, promote each other. They do not usually spam huge creators with messages without context. Try to collaborate with channels whose audience would hate their style. They look for alignment, not just size. A business and career version of Collabs Your Collabs can be partnering with another small business to offer a joint package, guest posting or speaking with someone in your field, sharing clients in complementary services, co-hosting a small event or online session, simply cross-referring customers. For job seekers and those on social security, collabs can mean joining forces with someone for a small project, asking a contact to introduce you to someone in their network, volunteering with others to build real, shared experience. Example: to micro businesses Business Island, does everything solo, sees every similar business as competition, avoids reaching out, grows slowly, if at all. Business Collab identifies others serving a similar audience with different skills. For example, a web designer partnering with a copywriter, offers joint packages, promotes each other's services. Within a year, collab has more reach with fewer marketing hours. Island is still shouting alone in the wind, like a small channel that finally grows after a thoughtful collab with a bigger but aligned creator. 3 common mistakes around collaborations. Mistake 1. Chasing only big names. On YouTube, new creators often spam the top channels. Collab, collab, collab. They ignore mid-sized and similar-sized creators who might actually say yes, and where there is real fit. In business and career, some people beg big influencers or CEOs for attention. They ignore peers who are also trying to grow. They miss opportunities to build with those at a similar stage. Lesson learned: look sideways, not only up. Collaborate with those close to you in size and audience, as long as you share values. Mistake 2. Collaborating without a purpose. Some collabs happen just to say they happened. Result: confusing content, no clear benefit to other audience, awkward energy. And business: 2 companies mashed their services together in a bundle that nobody really wants. Or people network with no idea why, beyond ticking a box. Lesson learned: before any collaboration, ask, what is in this for them? What is in this for the audience or customer? Does this fit our channel promise? Mistake 3. Forgetting to nurture relationships after the first collab. On YouTube, the best partnerships sometimes turn into recurrent series, long-term friendships, shared projects. In business and life, people get one introduction or one joint project, then never follow up. The relationship to us. Lesson learned: treat good collabs as the start, not the end. Check in occasionally. Look for the next small, natural way to work together. Practical takeaways from Strategy 7 for entrepreneurs and freelancers. List nearby or online businesses that serve your audience. Do not directly compete. Share your values. Reach out with a specific idea, however small. Joint webinar, shared guide, bundle. For unemployed or underemployed people, think of collaboration as working with someone on a side project, co-organizing a local event or workshop, asking for a joint introduction call. This builds real stories you can use in interviews. For people on social security, collabs might be teaming with another person to help neighbors, joining a support group project, sharing tasks with family or friends in a more structured way. Think like a creator who knows we can grow faster and have more fun if you do some episodes with the right people. Chapter 10. Views versus community. Who will still be with you in 5 years? Views feel good. Subscribers feel better. But what really sustains a channel is a community. People who comment meaningfully, share your work, buy your merch or products, show up when you try something new, Forgive the occasional flop. Some creators chase only virality. Each video as a lottery ticket. Little care for long-term trust. Others build. Inside jokes. Traditions. Discord servers or communities. Real relationships through meetups or live streams. In business, many people act as if every customer is a one-time transaction. Every employer is temporary. There is no relationship to maintain. They miss the 8th YouTuber team strategy. Strategy 8. Build community, not just one time. Views. How creators turn viewers into community. They talk to their audience with respect. Reply to comments when possible. Ask for input. Share parts of their journey. Create spaces for fans to connect with each other. Over time, people begin to feel, this is my channel. I belong here. A sense of we forms. When creators then launch a product, raise money for a cause, try a new format, the community responds. A business and career version of community for a business. Community means customers who come back, people who recommend you to others, a small audience who read your emails or posts regularly, a reputation in a specific group or niche. For individuals, community means a network that knows and trusts you, former colleagues or clients you could call, people who notice when you are missing. Example: 2 solo consultants, consultant, transaction. Only treats each client as a job to finish. After delivering, disappears. Never checks in. Does not share useful updates or resources. Consultant community. Builder. After each project, sends a thank you. Occasionally shares something relevant she learned. Invites clients into a simple email list or community space. Asks for feedback and referrals when appropriate. After some years, transaction only must constantly find new clients. Community builder receives repeat work and warm introductions, like a YouTuber who has to go viral each time, versus one who has a solid subscriber base. 3 common mistakes around community. Mistake 1. Confusing audience size with depth. A channel with millions of passive viewers may sell less than a channel with fewer but more engaged fans. In business, lots of social media followers does not equal reliable income. 100 people who trust you are more powerful than 10,000 who half recognize your name. Lesson learned. Focus on depth with a smaller group first. You can always widen reach later. Mistake 2. Treating your community like an ATM. Some creators bombard their audience with sponsorships, hard sells, constant asks, without giving value, listening, being transparent. People drift away. In business, if your communication is only buy, or in career, only help me, without you ever giving back, trust shrinks. Lesson learned. Share useful things for free. Celebrate others. Ask, but also give. Mistake 3. Neglecting your community when you are busy or down. When creators get tired or overwhelmed, they may disappear without a word. Stop engaging. Let the connection fade. In life and work, during hard times, you may withdraw totally. People do not know how you are. The relationship cools. Lesson learned. Even in tough periods, a small update or check-in can keep connections alive. You do not need to be perfect, just honest. Practical takeaways from Strategy 8 for entrepreneurs and freelancers. Think beyond individual sales. How can you keep in gentle contact with past clients? Could you send a simple occasional email or message with value, not only offers, for unemployed or underemployed people? Instead of only messaging people when you need a favor, congratulate them on achievements. Share articles they might value. Check in occasionally. This builds real relationships, not just reach-outs. For people on social security, community can be tiny but powerful. A support group, a few neighbors, a small online forum. Invest little bits of energy into these, and they will often support you back when you need it. Think like a creator who says, "I am not here only for quick hits. I am building a place where people belong." Chapter 11. Your full YouTuber team playbook. For business and life across these 3 parts, you have collected 8 strategies used by serious YouTube teams and translated them into business and career language. 1 clear channel with 1 clear promise. Crew roles instead of one burnt-out genius. Repeatable show formats instead of random one-offs. Thumbnail and title thinking to package your offers. Relentless feedback loops from analytics and comments. Batching and systems to escape constant panic. Collaborations to grow with others, not alone. Community building so your work has a stable base of real people. You can now look at your own situation and ask, what is my channel really about? Who is on my small crew? And what roles are they playing? What are my core formats for creating and delivering value? How am I packaging my work so people click? Where am I listening and learning rather than just grinding? How can I batch and systemize even one part of my week? Who could I collaborate with in a way that helps both of us? How can I deepen relationships, not only chase strangers? Whether you are trying to keep a small business alive, fighting your way back into work, building a side hustle from your kitchen table, managing life on social security, and still looking for ways to contribute, you have a choice. You can behave like an abandoned channel with random uploads, no focus, and one exhausted creator behind it, or like a small, determined creator team with a simple promise, a modest but real audience, and a learning machine around you. You may not control the algorithm of the economy, employers, or systems. You do control your channel promise, your crew, your formats, your packaging, your learning loops, your boundaries, your collaborations, your community. That is more power than it feels like on the hard days. Episode by episode, you can turn chaos into a channel. If this 3rd part helped you see how batching, collaboration, and community can turn your work from random uploads into a growing, resilient channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is where I turn the behind-the-scenes strategies of YouTuber teams like Mr. Beast, the Sidman, Dude Perfect, and countless smaller creators into clear, practical steps you can use to build income, security, and dignity, even if right now you feel like you are starting from zero.